What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Well, guys, the Easter holiday has just passed us a week ago. And I wasn't here to wish everybody a happy Easter, but I mean, all the same, you guys know what I mean. But Easter's a time when people go to church, wear a lot of pastel colors, bring your kids. Kids think about the Easter bunny and all this other mythical stuff, colored eggs and this and that. And they go on Easter egg hunts. A lot of times at the church, they have activities for the children to participate in after church to get them interested in the Lord and, you know, just have something for them to do after church and come together and commune and congregate. But two men out there fighting over a woman and one shooting the hell out of the other one is not one of those things that anybody should see, but it's things that happen. A lot of times people come to church and they bring their beefs and a lot of bones that are in their closet. They bring their dirty laundry out the air at the church. And sometimes emotions get the best of folks when it shouldn't even be like that. See these three people up here? The guy with the glasses is Denzel Branch, 31 years old. He was a youth minister at the church, a father of three. Woman in the middle is his wife. The guy that's bald-headed that looked like the rapper Common, his name is Joshua Bell Andrews. Joshua Bell Andrews is in jail now. Why? Because he got into an argument with this guy, Mr. Branch, the father and ex-husband, was soon to be ex-husband, over this woman who was having an affair for the past 6 months with the bald-head dude. And they get into a fight, and the guy, Denzel Branch, is shot and killed in the street. Presumably in front of his children. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
A man was gunned down moments after an Easter Sunday church service in South Dallas. Police say the confrontation started with an argument between two men. As NBC5's Alicia Barrera explains, the suspect and victim had close ties to the church.
Good afternoon. It was Easter Sunday, which meant that a lot of people were home, and most of them witnessing when that man was running down 56th Street moments before being gunned down.
He was running on foot. He was running.
All evidence now cleared out, but the images still vivid in the minds of neighbors.
Just scared. Like, I don't want my kids to be, in the front by themselves playing.
Easter Sunday celebrations along 56th Street.
Me and my family, we was in the house playing games.
Blocked off with caution tape after multiple shots were fired.
And all of a sudden we heard two shots. And then next thing you know, you hear pow, 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 pow.
I seen that the guy was laying, on the ground and, people were yelling.
Police say Joshua Xavier Andrews ran from the scene but later turned himself in and confessed to shooting Denzel Branch. He's now charged with murder.
The only thing I know is that it started at the church down the street down there, and we seen him running this way.
According to the arrest affidavit, witnesses told police both men had attended Easter services and got into an argument outside of New Generation Church. Branch allegedly punched Andrews in the face, which led the suspect to pull out his gun. Andrews later telling police the argument stemmed from a love triangle after the victim's now ex-wife had an affair with Andrews. Witnesses claim both men had close ties to the church, including the victim allegedly serving as a youth minister. However, the church only posting a statement on Facebook that says in part, they're deeply saddened by the tragic incident. In South Dallas, Alicia Barrera, NBC5.
All right, guys. That's the sad story of what happened to Mr. Denzel Branch. Now, his wife was having an affair for 6 months while he was, the last 6 months going into the divorce. This guy and him got into it. They saw each other. A divorce is always testy, especially when an affair is involved. This guy right here, Joshua Bell Andrews, wound up killing this man. Now, I'm going to tell you something that pisses me off about this whole thing. You already took the man's woman and a divorce was ensuing. If she was the one for you, which she shouldn't have been at all, you could have waited and bided your time if love was truly in the air. See, that's the thing, man. People come and wreck homes and they don't think nothing will happen to them. Or they think as though because they put their dick in somebody, whether the woman's married or not, that woman belongs to them and they got every right to because somebody said the word divorce. Even though they the main cause of the divorce. That woman was married, you shouldn't have touched her. And by right, Denzel Branch punched you in your face. Should have did more than that. He should have been the one with the gun. Why you got a gun in church any damn way? Because you already know you was doing wrong and shit could pop off at any time. You don't mess with a man's woman, his money, his car, or his children. This guy was a father of 3. And all you wanted was that coochie from the wife. And all of a sudden now, 3 children are left fatherless. The mother's there. She's going to have to explain to them kids the act that she did that resulted in her father not being here by fucking with you. Make it all make sense. This guy's locked up over some ass. Some ass, y'all. Really. Other guy in the ground. I'm going to tell you something. I do videos sometimes and you'll see a guy just snap and he'll kill children and he'll take his wife out. And they have a lot of people scratching their head wondering, why would somebody do something like that after creating 3 children out of love with a person that he loved, and then he'll kill the person and kill the children when the children don't have anything to do with it. A lot of times men do this type of stuff when they snap and they don't feel appreciated, or they have questions on whether the kids are theirs, or they look back and say, hey, I wasted my whole life and emotions on this person and they don't appreciate me, or they never respected me, and they do crazy stuff. Now, luckily, this didn't turn out to be one of them situations, but still, a man is dead that should still be here. He didn't go and mess with your wife. You came and messed with his. And then the thing that's funny is a lot of this mainly falls on the woman, because you're the one that opened the gates of your garden for him to go play in your bushes, or your bush, period. And that's foul. So all of this is her fault. That's just me. You going to church, holier than thou, but committing the grand sin of treason against your husband and your family, regardless of whether y'all divorced or not. It shouldn't even been a situation where it was even brought up in the church. Shouldn't even been going to that church. Why would you go to a church where the same person can come to a face-to-face conflict with the person that you was with and cause a big problem? This was a ready-made family with 3 children, and here come this bald-head dude looking like Carmen coming up in there and driving a wedge between the people because she allowed it. And that's real. Things happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason in this case was she just lost respect for her husband and wanted what she wanted. And the result was this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. This is a tragedy.